Being in the military is just one way in which we serve. Only 0.4% of the population actually volunteers to serve in the U.S. African Americans have always been part of the 0.4%. And we've been doing it since the Revolutionary War, in every conflict until present day. I'm Hise Gibson. I teach technology and operations management in the required curriculum. My military career spans 25 years. I started as an Army helicopter pilot and have commanded small and large teams across the world from Korea, Iraq, Afghanistan, culminating in commanding in the 82nd Airborne Division at now Fort Liberty, North Carolina, prior to retiring as a colonel. The military leaders that have inspired me, that there are many. The first African-American graduate of the United States Military Academy, Henry Allison Flipper. He went through his time at the academy in the 1870s silenced, meaning none of his classmates talked to him. He later became a commander in the Storied Buffalo Soldiers in the 9th and 10th Cavalry, and then worked in the government. His perseverance, his determination, and his duty to country created my ability to go to West Point. And the first African-American woman is Pat Locke, class of 1980, an amazing individual, helping many people get into the United States Military Academy and other service academies. Military leaders like Colin Powell, the first African-American chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. He inspired me to think about education and think about how to leverage my military training outside of a military context. If we think about what happened in the civil rights movement, it wasn't necessarily just a bunch of people showing up doing things. There was a lot of structure, processes, coordination that utilized military training. Key leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. or a young John Lewis didn't have military training. But the people who supported these initiatives along the side, a lot of them had been in the military, understood how to organize to help support the vision of those leaders to ensure everyone had the same civil rights. I truly believe that service is key, and there's a consistency in this portion of the populace that not only serves in the military, but then translates to service in many other areas, in many other industries that create massive amount of value for our nation. Service is a cornerstone to why the group that was brought here, didn't show up here, still decide every day to wake up, put on boots and a uniform, and stand at the edge, carrying our load for the service of the nation that we hold dear.